Hi, this is Mike Van Orden. Welcome to another Marketing Monday with my genius, revered, famous cohort, Dev Horn.
I'll take all that with a grain of salt.
Of course, I mean, look at this smile on his face. Anyway, we're going to talk
Monday.
today about.
I love Mondays.
Well,
I love this show.
It's awesome. It's awesome. And I
want
want to say that this title, we've kind of been going back and forth, but I think I've settled on. If you're doing this, your REI business is doomed. It's over. Forget it. And what am I talking about? Analysis paralysis.
Oh, man, I've seen this a million times.
And so many of us have been guilty of this, including, believe it or not, myself, and even Dev has been guilty of this.
I've been known to analyze until I'm paralyzed.
Still known to analyze. But here's what I mean. A lead comes in, you get the lead. 123 Main Street, because everybody seems to use that, right? So we're at 123 Main Street, okay? So instead of calling immediately, because you have their number, you can easily just pick up the phone and say, hey, I see you're interested in possibly selling your home and asking questions. You get your phone and what do? They start looking about.
They're running comps. Go to county. Got to get some comps.
Right. See if they can find out there's equity in the house and all that. Look,
a lot of research goes on in this analysis paralysis.
So an hour later, 2 hours later, the next day, you finally decide to give this
might
person
be a good
call.
deal.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I see you're interested in selling your home. Well, guess what? Somebody came by yesterday, and we've already done the deal.
Or likely, hey, you know what? Often when this happens and there's been a significant time delay from the lead coming in to the person does all this research and they finally call, the guy won't answer his phone because he's he's probably already found
he's already found a deal.
Or
so
man or woman.
It's over. Yeah, political correctness is important on our show.
I think it's more women that call than men.
I think
women are more financially, fiscally responsible than men. It's just a guess.
I think
it's okay to offend men. Since we are
You're right. Okay, that's a little off topic. I'm trying. Let's keep this train on the tracks. Okay. So what we're saying is don't sit there and analyze this property and everything about it. Get on the phone and you're going to know in 30 seconds, right? But at least you got them on the phone. And guess what? If it's a deal, lock them up. Go meet them. I mean, it's amazing. But you know what it is? It's you're afraid of the phone. Is what it is. You're afraid to pick up the phone. What's going to happen if I call and gee, they don't want to talk to me, or they're having a bad day, or none of that matters because they're reaching out to you. I think that we lose sight in this business, Dev. People are calling you because they're reaching out for help. Well, you're not cold calling in most cases if you send out marketing materials.
The other thing, Mike, is I often talk to our licensees about how. Let's talk just a web lead. So they saw an ad on Google, they clicked on it, they filled out this form and they hit submit. Or maybe they just came to our website, fill out the form, hit submit. They are never as interested in what you have to offer as the moment that they touch that button.
Exactly right.
And from that moment forward, that interest begins to degrade.
It does.
Okay, and by the time you call them, you've done all this research and you got your real estate agent to do some comps and spent 6 hours have gone by and you call, their level of interest has declined so far, or while their level of interest was high, someone engaged with them, they made an appointment, and the deal's done by the time you call 6 hours later.
If someone is being proactive enough to get your postcard or to go online and see your Google AdWords ad or whatever it is, Facebook ad, and they're going to actually either call you or fill out that form, there's interest there, right? And it shows that here's the way I look at it. It shows that they are in a situation where they're needing some type of either cash offer or they need to do something quick, because the way that especially our marketing is designed is we're looking for those hot buttons and the verbiage that we use on the marketing. So there's some type of pain there or motivation, or they wouldn't be calling. So that's why you want to make sure that, preferably you're picking up live. They're calling, you're answering the phone directly. But for God's sakes, don't just, get on your phone or go back to the office and start running all these comps and, you know.
Before you've even called
Before
them.
you've even talked
You
to
know,
them or called them.
and the thing about it, Mike, is another thing that we talk about often with our licensees is, you know, if you just call the person and say, "Tell me about your situation,"
Exactly.
like
Yes.
the house is part of the situation, right? In fact, it may be the solution to their problem. Like their problem is they've lost their job, they have medical problems, they have their house is in serious disrepair,
Right.
whatever. And so really, you want to start with as the moment they touch the button or make the call, you want to be connected right to them, and just look. Don't be scared of the phone call, like you said. Because all you need to do is say, "Please tell me about your situation. I'd like to see if I can help." And they'll lay it out. And then tell me a little bit about the house. What you're talking to them, bring it up on the Google Maps, check it on the county, but you're talking
Right,
to the
you've
person.
got them, they're
right?
already engaged, right?
Right. And then if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You spend 30 seconds, a few minutes of your time,
Right.
and you move on. If it is a deal, if it is an opportunity, after those few minutes, you say, "Hey, this sounds very interesting. We want to come out and take
Sure.
a look at the house. Can I be out there too?" So that by the time
Absolutely.
the paralyzed analyzer is calling back, this other guy who jumped on the called to see what the situation was, he's at the house.
He's already there.
He's signing the
already there.
contract. He's driving off. And the phone rings and it's you. "Hey, I'd like to talk to you about the house." Yeah.
Yeah. So it's too late after you've run all your comps and checked out the equity situation. You realize, gee, this looks like a great deal. Guess what? It was, but not for
that
you.
process worked in the 80s and the 90s when there
Yeah, but
wasn't
now
as
it's
much
Speed
competition.
is what it's all about.
People
Right,
want
it is-
instant gratification.
They do.
And how often, when you fill out a form and hit a button, you don't really expect anything to happen. And when there's an immediate response to that, that satisfies something in their brain. Like they said, I want something, and then they hit a button, and then boom, that thing happens because you jumped on that call. That satisfies something in their brain, and now you've engaged, and now you're seen as the solution to their
That's
problem.
it. Absolutely
Right.
right. Yeah, it's absolutely
Yep.
right. So, bottom line, won't go on forever about it, but don't let analysis paralysis keep you from, making 5, 10, 15, 20, 100 grand.
If you do that, your REI business is doomed.
It's doomed
It
because
really is.
this is
You'll never get a deal.
because
Or hardly ever get a deal.
this is a people business. This is a business that you need to engage with people, and if you're not going to do that or have the willingness to do that, then just find another career path. Right?
It's almost
I mean,
people
just-
first, house second.
Yeah,
I really
this is
feel that.
people. This is all about people.
This is a people that we solve problems for
That's it.
people that involves real estate as part of the solution.
That's
it's a
it.
people first, house second.
That's it.
Right?
I like that. I like that.
Boom.
Boom.
See you next
See
week.
ya.
Any house,
Any condition,